Have you been in a situation as a leader when you know you have to let someone go? It's inevitable, and now it's just a matter of how do you deliver it. This person and situation has likely kept you awake at night because it's one of the hardest conversations that we have to have as a leader. You know what I'm talking about. Well, I've got your back. In this video, I'm going to share a simple 3-phrase formula that was created out of 20 years of leading people and is hands down the most effective and respectful way of letting somebody go. All right, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name's Ben Ward. I've led sales teams for over 2 decades, and I like to talk about leadership principles that help inspire high performance and how to draw out the very best in the people that you lead. If you're responsible for inspiring, motivating, and coaching your team to achieve results, and you want to continue learning and growing as a leader, then this channel was created for you. Hit the like button. Helps more leaders see these videos. And if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I want to hear from you either way. And subscribe to the channel if you want to continue to learn more. Listen, nothing will kill a great employee faster than tolerating a bad one. So there comes a point after everything that you can do to lead a person to success and it's just not working, and you've decided to let them go. I learned this from a mentor, Dan Funk, about 7 years ago. And frankly, if I would have learned it 10 years earlier, it would have saved me a lot of headache, a lot of heartache, and a lot of time. And I found that it's the most effective, simplest, and most respectful way to let somebody go. And it's the 3 phrases, it just breaks down into 17 words that I challenge you to write these down, memorize them. This will be gold to you when you're in the situation where you have to let somebody go. Now, hopefully you don't have to use this very often, but as a leader, it's inevitable that you hire people that at some point or another, some of them may not work out, right? So this is the formula. We're concerned about your performance. We need to make a change. We're gonna let you go. That's it, full stop. Let's break this down just a little bit. The first part, we're concerned about your performance. This states very clearly the intention of this conversation and letting them know very, very respectfully and openly that we're concerned about your performance. Now here's the key. This better not be the first time that you've had a conversation with this person that you lead, letting them know that you have concerns about their performance. This is the final stage after you've had coaching and teaching and correction and you've worked with them for X amount of time and there's clarity around expectations. And as you're getting ready to let them go, stating this out very upfront as the first phrase is just a great way to start this conversation. We're concerned about your performance. The second phrase, we need to make a change. This lets them know that we're taking decisive action and the time is now. And the third phrase is letting them know we're gonna let you go. Just very directly, very clearly, and there's just no way for that person to misunderstand what is happening here in this conversation. And what I've found is that most people, as when it comes to termination, firing them, letting them go, at this point, there's nothing else really to say. And often, this is the shortest conversation that I ever have, which is letting them know that those 17 words, and oftentimes the answer on their end ends up being okay, and they stand up and they get up and okay, I get it, and they walk and they go grab their things. And I usually have HR just go and be with them to make sure everything is fine as they go out. They get a box of things, put their stuff away and box their stuff up, and they go on their way. Now, if you're doing this virtually, the same principles apply, where you can just have this conversation virtually with them. And The other response sometimes can be where they challenge you back and say, well, no, no, that's not fair. No, like what? And then like they're shocked or they're upset and they're frustrated. They're like, why? And they want to ask you why. Here's what I advise you to do. Don't answer that question. Well, why are you firing me? Put it right back on them. Ask them, why do you think that we're letting you go? And they're like, I don't know. Well, that's why I'm asking you. Like, I know you don't know, but if you did know, what would it be? And have them express, well, it's because of this and that, and you can just confirm, yep, and that's it. And if they demand from you, then you let them know very clearly. And in the termination paper, I'm not going to try to get into the HR side, depending on the organization you're in, the type of company, the state you're in, make sure to follow your state regulations for termination. And if you have an HR team, involve them in this. But as far as the conversation, letting them know, that simple 3-phrase formula, 17 words. Again, I challenge you to memorize that and have that be your conversation when termination is inevitable and it's a matter of just having that conversation with them. I've seen that to be just extremely professional and extremely respectful and efficient, effective conversation to have at that stage when you're letting somebody go. And if you want to go deeper with a tool to help you have effective hard conversations with people you lead, download the checklist. I call it the 5 quick checks before you correct. And it leads to increased productivity, increased rapport, even while having these hard conversations. It's what I've used successfully for years before sitting down and having to have those crucial conversations with people that I lead. Trust me, you don't want to go into correction mode as a leader without first making sure you've checked the 5 boxes that are in this checklist below. I'll put it in the comments as well. It's my free gift to you. And I hope you found value in this video. If you want to hear more, learn more about this topic of hard conversations, what to do while pondering termination after these hard conversations, and how to execute on letting somebody go in the most effective ways, let me know in the comments below, and make it an incredible day.